A few minutes.
All right, thank you very much, Eddie. Spaniards Bay says it is sorry. The mayor and council today issuing a statement proclaiming zero tolerance for the sexual harassment endured by Brenda Seymour. NTV's Ryan Harding is live in Spaniards Bay tonight with the town's very public apology to a female firefighter. Ryan?
That's right, Glenn. Thank you very much. Brenda Seymour has made headlines, not just provincially, not even nationally, but internationally. And today, Mayor Menchin said it was time to step up and publicly apologize. Let me read an excerpt from the apology. It reads, "On behalf of Spaniards Bay Town Council, I apologize to Ms. Brenda Seymour for instances of sexual harassment which she has endured. We do not condone nor tolerate such behavior." And as I mentioned off the top, it was just simply time.
The time has come for us to move forward as a town, as a whole. The community itself has been brought through a lot. A lot of families have been brought through a lot. A lot of it no native. I would say is a point to move forward.
Allegedly, local businesses have been circulating petitions which have been gathering quite a number of signatures to get Brenda Seymour dismissed of council. And when asked if this apology reflects the community, Mayor Menchin says that it speaks on behalf of everybody.
I think we're all on the same page. We got to move forward.
Are you hoping that this is the end of this now?
I'm hoping, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
And as you mentioned, Glenn, in just minutes, we will have Brenda Seymour here live to get her reaction on the apology.
And returning now to this evening's top story, of course, as we mentioned, the mayor and council today issued a statement proclaiming zero tolerance for sexual harassment endured by Brenda Seymour. Joining us live once again from Spaniards Bay tonight is NTV's Ryan Harding. Ryan.
Thank you very much, Tony Marie. That's right. And I'm joined live now by Brenda Seymour. Brenda, thank you so much for joining me. And we'll start with the obvious question. Do you accept this apology, and is it enough?
I do accept it. I didn't make any demands right from the beginning when I came to council looking for some assistance on this matter. So yes, I accept the apology, and I only ask that they do the right thing. This is a portion of what the right thing is. This is an individual, personal right thing to me, but that is not all that needs to be done here. In order to do the complete right thing, we have to make other steps, and a portion of that was started last night. There was a bridge that was extended, and we have somewhere to go forward now. We've put in place an application process. We've adopted a zero tolerance harassment and sexual harassment policy. The policy itself is not written, but that is our stance on that, and that goes for all employees, volunteers. It was a big step last night. A lot of work done last night.
And personally, how does it feel to be at the center of change?
I'm ecstatic. I've been getting media messages from all across Canada again. Not only women, men, anybody who feels that they may have been inadvertently affected by harassment or bullying or any type of issue like that, and it feels awesome. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for joining us here right now. I'm going to send it back for now to you, Tony Marie, but of course everyone can follow along on Twitter for full details.
Well, an apology from Spaniards Bay Town Council and the mayor for Brenda Seymour today after, well, an ordeal that began some days ago. Brenda Seymour joins me now. Ms. Seymour, let me ask you something. You were slandered, you were vilified, you were made to be the villain in all of this, through a lot of it anyway. How painful for you was this journey to what most would consider tonight vindication?
It's been a roller coaster, a whirlwind, a maelstrom of news broadcasts which had to be to get the message out. Painful, yes, it was something I haven't experienced to this extent before, because it has lasted now nearly a full 7 days. I think the most painful thing, the most painful episode or thing that happened was today. Totally unexpected. Shortly after the apology that was issued this morning by our town, which I appreciate. There was a social media, what would you call it, blog, I guess,
a post
by one of the officers. A post. So by one of the officers, Ross Snow, supposed to be one of the leaders in our department. He was one of the firefighters who turned in his pager. And there were several items there that were very upsetting to my husband, more so than I'm kind of honed into it now. But my husband has been attacked this afternoon.
Well, Miss Seymour, let me jump in there, because what you're talking about is a post in which a gentleman maintains that your husband was with you during the playing of that offensive video. Laughing along, yes, getting into it and all of that, when your husband was in fact not even in the province. But I think what you may be angry about is that even with his apology, you're still being, in a sense, vilified here. And now your husband. Yes.
And now that they can't seem, I guess they can't seem to break down the support that I've been encompassed with. I've been blanketed in it with various groups, right, supporters, and he has remained silent through the whole process, other than saying that he supports me and the fire service and wanting to stay with that stand. But today he's been attacked by his own, and it's hurtful. The fact that there was a lie told knowingly. My husband would never sit in a room full of men and watch porn with me. You know, that doesn't happen in my house, and it's not happening in a room full of 30 or less men or anything else. So
all right, well, let me ask you,
that is devastating.
We're running a bit out of time here. Let me ask you one final question. You've got your apology. Yes. Do you think that this is now the end of this? Mm-hmm. Can you move on? Can the town move on?
Our town is going to step forward. They made a big leap last night of indicating that they want to move on, and they want to move on forward in a positive manner. Yes, we're going to move forward. We're going to meet with some resistance, like we did this afternoon. That's not going to stop us. We've made a resolve, and we are moving forward with this, and we have been committed to zero tolerance with harassment and sexual harassment in our town of Spaniard Bay.
Brenda Seymour, I'm sure there are many people out there who feel for you tonight, and it is something that nobody would want to go through. I want to thank you very much for joining us to talk about this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do I have like a quick second?
Absolutely.
I want to make note of my association, the Firefighters Association. President Wayne Antle and his executive, they made a groundbreaking move by contacting the Women's Status Council and asking for guidance for all of our association with regards to gender equity and a respectful workplace. And I want to commend our new president and his executive, and I want to thank them for having our back.
Brenda Seymour, well said. Thank you.